Okay, this is our Gunner's Edge. This is the Hatsan Flash QE 25 cal. This is just going to be a revisal of the hammer spring adjustment. I've just been getting quite a few questions on this, and I didn't go over the whole process in order, so I'm going to do this over again. 2 screws hold the stock on. Wiggle it out, very easy. As I mentioned before, there's a hole right here. There is a set screw. That has to be removed before any hammer spring adjustment is made. If you're going to test with it, just leave that screw out. Do your test over the cranny until you figure out or find out what you prefer for shot count and power. And then once you're all set, put that set screw back in. And this is how it's done. Right now, this is not cocked. What I'm going to do to get that, here, I'll see if I can just spin it a little bit here, just so you can get a better view. There we go. Okay, you can see it is not in view. What I do is cock it. I recommend taking the air out, and that's what I'm going to stick with. This actually has air in it at the moment. It is not loaded. I double checked, triple checked. There is no pellet in this rifle. Safety first, please, always. You cock it, and I don't know if you can see, once it is cocked, you have access to that set screw. Now that set screw, I believe, is 2 mil, and I will tell you, yes, it is 2 mil. You must undo this first, or you will mess up the threads in the gun. Don't lose that. Usually I have a white blanket that covers all this, so if I drop it, I know where to find it. And if you are very uncertain, put it on the ground. If it's on the ground to begin with, if you drop it, it will not bounce off the table and you will not be able to find it. So if you have any doubts, just do it on the ground with a big white sheet, and any parts you drop or bounce, they will not go far and they will be in the sheet. I'm just going to put the camera back up here. And I think, no, it's not. Okay. That helps. All right, sorry, turn that light off. So 2 mil to get that set screw out. And you just slide your 4 millimeter into this hole. You'll see it right above that set screw. If you would like to increase the pressure, what you want to do is go counterclockwise. If you want to decrease the pressure, go clockwise. Obviously, I put it right back to where it is because I have this gun set up perfect for where I want it at the moment. Someone asked me how many turns. To be honest, I also drilled out the transfer port, so mine will be different than yours. You really have to experiment. I've heard people say 4 turns, 4.5, 3.5. Your gun's going to be different, and what you want your gun to shoot at is going to be different. So I also have a 90,000 bearing in here as a spacer, along with the original spacer that goes in here. I left this bearing in there because just that the bearing will ride on the preload, and it's just less wear and tear, and it seems to be performing excellent. So I left that bearing in there. I took it apart. There was no wear marks or anything like that. So I left it in there. It works perfectly for me. You'll have to experiment. Just be careful, so forth and so on. What I'm going to say now is do not dry fire your rifle. If there is no air in there, do not cock it. Do not pull the trigger. I know on one video I was emptying the air out, and there was still air in it, but there wasn't much, and I kept doing that. I removed it after for other reasons. I wanted to clean it out, and it did. There was no damage, but you could see where it would damage your rifle against that pin. Like my AT-44, it has a stop on it, and you will damage the pin for the stop if you dry fire it. Do not dry fire this rifle or any other PCP. It's just like a Springer. You will damage your piston if you dry fire it, because there's not that cushion of air to stop that piston seal from slamming against the barrel. So do not dry fire it. Any rifle, as far as I'm concerned. This is pretty much it, and that is how you adjust your hammer spring tension. So I just wanted to make a re-video on this, and I wanted to specify do not dry fire and how to, at where this lever should be to remove the set screw. So I just wanted to post this up here for you guys. Some already know, some are beginner PCP owners, and I just wanted to clarify this for you guys. I want to make sure everyone's safe and they do it the right way. I don't use Loctite on this, obviously, but I do give it a good turn and make sure it is seated against the threads inside. Okay, hope this helps anyone out. Any more questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be more than happy to try to help. You guys just try to remember, I have a lot of videos. I get a lot of emails or responses. I apologize if I missed any or I have not gotten back to you. It's hard with a family also. I try to keep up the best I can. This isn't my job. This is what I do for fun, and I will try to help anybody out that I can. So if I missed you, I apologize. Maybe try sending me another message again. As far as working on other people's rifles, right now I don't have the time, and shipping cost is about $20 to and from, so it's like $40 total, and it's hard for me to charge a going rate. It's just very difficult for me on charging. I don't like to overcharge people, especially I picked this up for $200 and $40 for shipping, and if I charge $100 for a full tune, I mean, that's going to bring the gun up to, if it's a new gun, it's going to bring it up to like $450 or something, and that's just ridiculous. That's why I bought this entry-level cheap PCP, used, refurbished, I should say. So this is why I make the video, so you guys can try to tackle it yourselves. I mean, so locally, I have a few friends that I do work for, but I don't do too much on the side. I really just don't have the time. I work a full-time job. But I will help you in any way, walk you through this or whatnot. I would love to make extra money. Who wouldn't? But it's just the shipping cost that really gets me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have an issue. But okay, I hope this helps everyone out. And like I said, just be safe. Any questions, please ask. I would rather you ask me other than to just guess and have an incident happen. So thank you again from your Gunner's Edge, and I will hopefully be doing another video soon. I'm just trying to find the time between work and all that, family life. So, okay, thank you for watching, and until the next video, good shooting, everyone.